South Bay, there is a lack of homes in San Jose.
Yeah, been a big problem, and a new study now shows that it's actually the worst there in San Jose than it is anywhere else in the U.S. KRON 4's Will Tran live for us to explain. Good morning, Will.
Good morning, James and Raina. If you own a home in San Jose, that's good news. The bad news is if you're looking to sell your home, this might not be the time because of the high interest rates. Lots of moving parts behind this story, but the bottom line is San Jose might have the worst housing crisis for a major city anywhere in the country. A few reasons why. One, the supply level, right? It's all about supply and demand, right now demand is up, supply is down. About 20% less homes on the market than just a year ago. So that's not good if you're looking to rent or buy a home. But if you are looking to buy a home, here's the bad news. So take a look at your screen there. If you would have bought in 2012, 10 years ago, you would have paid half the price of the homes on the market now. They're double the price from 2012. If you're looking to buy a home as well, and you better make sure that you make a lot of money, because according to researchers, they believe that you have to make at least $9,000 a month to pay the mortgage, and that includes the property tax as well as the insurance behind all of that. For a house to pay that much, well, according to researchers, that you better pull in about $216,000 for the family to make that much money to pay that $9,000 every month. And as far as building more homes, that's not as easy as you might think, because, well, supply, all of that is up as well, and then the workforce, that once it's even built, those homes will cost a lot more. And if you're looking to put your home on the market, a lot of people are not buying as much as they used to, and the reason being interest rates. It boils down to this, so let me be as simple as I possibly can. Interest rates are up. And that means people are not buying, so people are putting their homes, in their back pocket, not on the market. They're waiting for the interest rates to go down. When the interest rates go down, a lot of people are interested in buying, and that creates the bidding war, right? So your home might be worth $1.5 million now. If you sit on it, it could be worth $1.7 million in a year or so. Lots of moving parts, unfortunately. All of those parts, bad news as far as San Jose, which is why a lot of people are moving out of the county or even moving out of the state altogether. Back to you.
That's why they watch interest rates so closely in times like this. Thank you very much, Will.